morning. Welcome to this impromptu Hangout stream after the weekend. And as you can see, Marie and I have two wonderful guests with us below. We've got Tom from Rogue Disney and America's ass himself, JP Gunter. How's everybody doing this morning?
It's a little chilly here today, 67. I'm cold.
You're in Florida. We have no sympathy for you, Tom.
What would be that in Celsius? Because you guys work with Fahrenheit. I have no idea if that's cold or if that's hot.
That would be.
We don't know what that is. We're in America.
Celsius? Does that exist? I know Kelvin.
That would be 15 and a half
Oh.
degrees.
15. Oh, that's fair. That's nice weather.
It was 80 something yesterday, so dropping 20 degrees in a day is a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in Arizona, it's 42. So 45.
Oh wow, you guys went down 20 degrees.
Well, it is also 9 a.m. So
well, it is 28 degrees here.
Okay, that's below zero for me because I think 32 Fahrenheit is like
-2.
Right. Okay, that's cold. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
As they say, always cold is a matter of perspective.
It's true.
There's snow outside.
Yeah. I'll see some snow today. Just fake snow.
Wait. I'm so lucky, or you're so lucky because you have no snow?
No, you're lucky because you have snow.
People like snow until they have to deal with snow.
Right. Oh, looking the wrong way.
Exactly. You're like, are you looking at the window because it's the wrong way?
Yeah. Next time it snows, you can come visit and shovel the driveway for me since I'm so lucky.
You can always get one of those fancy, heated driveways. Don't they have them where they run the water pipes underneath that melt?
Maybe not in Arkansas.
Yeah.
They had these things 30
how much
years.
money do you think I have?
They had those 20 years ago when I was in New York.
Driveway over here with the pipes underneath it.
It's just some water pipes running down.
No.
It's 20 degrees Celsius in Dubai. That's cold in the Middle East. Well, 20 degrees Celsius is
Oh, yep. I see. We got. Some people.
We got some wonderful people in the chat. Let's say hello to them. We got Faye. What's up, Faye? Also, awesome seeing you here. We also got the wonderful Sam Thai all the way from Dubai, always supporting us.
Yeah, 20 degrees.
20 degrees is pretty nice.
Wait.
For example,
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
No, Celsius. It says Celsius.
That's about 72.
Well, he was 20 degrees or whatever it is Fahrenheit 2 seconds ago. I was getting confused.
Oh no. That's 69 degrees. Nice.
It's nice. Yeah. It's like spring, sort of summer.
What time is it there, Sam? It must be evening then, right?
Well, he's 9 hours.
9 hours.
So it's
I
don't know. There's so many different time zones on this.
No, Sam, don't worry. I work with Celsius.
Sam.
Canadians work on Celsius, so don't worry. It's only the Americans that work with miles and Fahrenheit.
But wait a minute. Aren't you in Peru?
I am, but
so what do they work in?
In Celsius also.
Okay.
What are they
isn't it? I was gonna say it's.
Are you doing missionary work for Celsius in Peru right now?
Use Imperial. There's only 2 countries in the world that do.
That work with Fahrenheit?
Imperial, because that's really what the measurement is here in the U.S. It's imperial.
Okay. So
and then everywhere else is metric. So.
Yeah, it's like when you try to work on a car. Some cars have metrics. Some cars don't.
10 millimeter.
Well, that's a good point. Most camera lenses are based on focal length or millimeter. It's just we don't want to be like anyone.
Really matter, but now since everything's in different countries, it kind of is the same.
We'll never change.
Very true. Very true.
But well, anywho, how's everybody doing this morning? Besides the majority of us being rather cold.
I'm fine.
I mean, Tom is
Saturday.
Florida cold, which is not cold at all. But
yeah, about the same. So
yeah,
we'll get to 60.
Depends. It depends. I have to side with Rogue this time because where I live, I don't know if you guys know where exactly that is. Some sort of place in South America. Okay, it's a very, very small city that is in the north, and we get to 40 degrees Celsius when it's extremely hot. Please go to your Google and convert that to Fahrenheit if you really want to know what that is. And if it's really cold, like in the south, you can get to 11 degrees, but that's where the humidity hits you, and you're freezing your butt off. So, Rogue, I think that's looking up.
Yeah, for everybody, for Tom and JT and Amen, 11 degrees where Maria is 52 degrees for us.
I was just looking at that 40 degrees Celsius, 104. That's
it's hot.
That's good. Yeah, that's summer here with the humidity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, really, Maria just lives for us. She's in Bizarro America, where the farther north you go, the warmer it gets.
Yeah, closer to the equator.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They use Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, and when you flush the toilet, the water goes the other way down the drain.
Okay, Bart.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said compared to us.
Bizarre world. No, thank you. I don't remember that part. Then again, you do have your glaciers and your mountains with snow. So, I mean, it's kind of like very, very diverse. I don't know, Sam. I don't know if the flush thing is real. I really can't remember.
Right.
And
honestly, I would say some toilets now don't even.
If you go flush your toilet, your water should be going clockwise down the drain.
Okay, it should be going clockwise.
Yes.
And what if it doesn't go clockwise? It just goes straight down.
Yeah, mine goes straight
you're
down.
On the wrong side of the equator.
You are in the.
That's
metaverse.
What it is. The equator has that effect.
Oh,
on the northern half of the
no.
equator,
So if you're on the equator, your toilet just flushes straight down. There's no spin at all.
Okay.
You're balanced.
Like on an airplane.
As all things should be.
Okay, can we talk about something other than flush and toilets?
Yeah, I think
sure. What do you want to talk about?
JT still has to say how his day is.
That's true.
It's just started. I mean,
yeah, he's in that central California time zone or Arizona time zone thing and all that.
He's in the bizarro state that has no daylight savings.
Yeah, we don't need any daylight savings. We have enough.
Oh,
daylight.
you keep your same time?
Yeah.
That's good.
Because we don't need to save any daylight. We have enough. So
honestly, I hope Florida would do the same thing because I actually lose an hour of daylight during daylight savings time, and I don't get it. Like
it's a thing.
The rhyme and reason for it nowadays doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so kids could go back and work on the farms and have more daylight for agriculture.
Tom, are you trying to say it was all just for the slaves?
You inferred that. I meant in the 1950s, the good old boys going out to
that wasn't from the 1950s though. Like that started in the mid 1800s.
Yeah, Ben Franklin decided to do it and all that stuff.
Or even slightly earlier, but it was for the fact of majority of all the work was done based off of you had used natural light to see.
But the odd thing also is that daylight savings affects northern areas more so than anything to the south. I mean, if you go up to Rhode Island or Boston, that hour really does make a difference. Where if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, or Texas even, that hour doesn't really affect the same daylight.
Sure.
Because like my brother gets dark at 4:30. If it wasn't daylight savings, it'd be 3:30. Like kids would be getting out of school, it'd be pitch black.
Oh, I remember that when I was in Canada. That's for sure.
So I think there are areas that do need that type of buffer.
Well, if you think of Finland, or like the Northwest Territories or Yukon, way up in the north, that would be beside Alaska. You guys know that place? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But don't they also some of those areas get those 24-hour daylight things too? Like,
well, yeah, like Alaska.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they do.
Way up there in northern Canada.
Where there are 3 provinces there, 3 territories now.
I actually spent the entire time yesterday learning about Canadian provincial flags.
Really? Bravo!
Well, we were, like I said, I was on Fat Steven's stream, and they were watching the trucker convoy, and I was trying to figure out what all the different flags were. Like, Saskatchewan, we have, British Columbia here. Like, oh wow, people came from.
Hey Tom, are you boycotting Canada at Epcot in support of the trucker convoy?
I was gonna go there and have a little small big rig and just place it in front of an entrance.
I was gonna say, are you just gonna walk by with like a bicycle horn and be like, honk, honk?
I didn't think about that. It could be funny, but speaking that the Canada Pavilion isn't even. It's no longer. Oh, I'm hearing someone now.
Yeah, I hear an echo.
Oh. That was me. My bad.
The Canada Pavilion, I don't think is actually funded anymore by Canada, so I don't know.
With our Prime Minister. Thank you very much. God, nobody knows where he is actually. Supposedly, he's hiding.
In Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
He's in his old bunker.
Probably.
They have bunkers.
You guys are making me laugh. Yeah, that was with the toilet stuff there. But
Good science.
He's in Harlington. Is he? I thought he was like MIA.
Reddit people.
So he was for a few days.
Sam said. Look what Sam said.
Yeah.
Somebody even posted too, like they like if you put in was it Parliament in Ottawa, that like Google Maps was like there's no directions to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, actually, if you look at how the truckers did everything, they actually made it so people could get around if they had to. Like they did do things without affecting any residential areas. Because they drive the road. They know how to implement this in terms of being respectful to their community.
But that's called peaceful protesting. That's what peaceful protesting is.
If you look at the media spin, the words they're using are not anywhere near that. And I know this is not a political channel, so I will curtail.
So, what do you guys plan on watching this weekend?
Well, we're not reviewing anything this week, so nothing that we have to watch. But next week we will be reviewing The Mummy, which I'm real excited about because I love that movie. And I remember like Nally's seen it at the theaters. Like I remember ordering the DVD for it. I was so excited.
I don't remember watching that in the theaters. Actually, I think I watched that on VHS because I didn't have DVD at that time. My parents couldn't afford it.
The first time I saw Mummy was on a Disney cruise ship.
It's like every
dude
on a Disney cruise ship.
Dude,
I'm sorry, it was. We didn't do TV that much in my house. It was
we cruised.
Yeah.
No, it was because of my dad got hurt, so we couldn't use our points for like 2 years. So we had a bunch of points built up. So we just splurged them all on the first sailing for the Disney Dream. or magic, whichever the first bow was, because he didn't want to waste the points and wouldn't give them to any of his siblings.
Okay.
Oh, JT's.
Yeah,
my camera's acting funny. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're fine. I do have a question for both Maria and R2. Out of curiosity for reviews, do you guys ever think about doing any animated features, like besides American animated, like maybe some Studio Ghibli or anything like that?
I don't know what Studio Ghibli is. So.
You got me there.
Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh, anime. Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that.
And R2's eyes sank a little bit.
I never watched any of it, so
well,
I'll put it this way: if we're, I'm all for reviewing whatever, but like I can't say like when you ask that, like I'm pumped, like oh yeah.
I will say if you look into it, I think I think in terms of like what his catalog of work is, it is very much like saying what Walt Disney was here, he was to Japan, and the stories are very inspiring for the most part. If I were to start with anything, I think Princess Mononoke for R2 would probably be the one that he would enjoy the most. I don't know if you've heard of that one, Maria.
Which one? Princess?
I've heard of the movie. I've just never
Princess
watched
Mononoke.
It.
Actually, no, because I was like, I was more into the series, like Sailor Moon, Evangelion, what was it? Magical Knights Rare. Those kinds of things.
So like the early late 80s, early 90s.
Yes, exactly.
Does Voltron count as watching anime?
Who?
Voltron? Yeah, I think wasn't it like super?
It is.
It was called something else over.
I loved that cartoon as a kid, and then, I mean, this was like 10, 15 years ago. I remember it came out on DVD. I was so excited. I got the first season, watched it, and I'm like, it was like 5 episodes before he became Voltron.
Well, actually, for example, the Power Rangers were first Japanese before they were American.
I will have to say,
like
give props to Saban for being able to.
Japan.
I gotta give props to that Saban for being able to manipulate that.
Voltron?
The one anime that I'm a fan of, probably you might not know of it, and it's probably not in the like genre of fantasy or anything like that, is Initial D.
Yes. Yes. He drove around in the A8. I love that. It's a drifting. The guy delivers tofu. He's like a 15-year-old that doesn't care about driving, and his dad makes him deliver tofu every night through the mountains, and that's how he learns how to drift.
It's like Fast and Furious, but way cooler.
Okay.
The animation style, at least in terms of the first couple of seasons, is a little bit rough. Except for the people. The cars are beautifully done. There's some early CG stuff going on in there, but
they do all the cars in computer animation. So it came out like
did you see the most recent release, the fifth stage it's called, right?
No, I've only watched the classic stuff.
They did have a release in 2015-16 in terms of continuing up Fujiwara's story.
Yeah, he like every episode or 2 episodes he does a drift battle pretty much. It's pretty fun.
That's how I feel about everything you're talking about.
Also, I do not recommend trying to do anything they do in that show. You will wreck parts of your car. Because I have tried.
Hey,
you tried? No.
I mean, like, I won't, and we don't have to get too deep into it if it's true, but I want to say I've heard Sailor Moon is very different in Japan compared to the US.
Yes.
Most animes.
No, but like I hear right here in the US, it's geared towards, kids, teens, where over in Japan, it's more adult.
I wouldn't put it towards ecchi, but I'm assuming Maria might know what that. I'm guessing none of you know what that term means.
No,
Ecchi?
it's not hentai. It didn't get
No,
to
no.
hentai.
There's two different versions. Hentai is like darker. Ecchi's more
Yeah.
like weird male fan
Yeah.
service.
But
And
it's
R2's
true
like
or two.
R2's head is
No,
trying to
it's true
figure
or
things
two.
out.
What the hell you guys are talking about?
And actually, we should get Rayron on this channel if we're going to talk about anime and mangas. The thing is that Sailor Moon did have some edge to it. When I was watching it back in the late 90s, in Canada, they would only put it to a certain season, which was season 3, and then they would restart it again because there was there were topics like homosexuality and stuff like that at that point, actually in Japan, Sailor Moon was promoting it. Well, not promoting it, but it was integrated into the story. So
That was the same here in the U.S. During the Toonami era. I think we only got the first 3 seasons.
Exactly. I watched actually the dubbed Sailor Moon first, Sam, just to answer your question. And then when I moved to Mexico, which was actually very, very surprising because Mexico is like supposedly it's like more family stuff like that. They played the whole thing from start to finish, like season 1 all the way through all the seasons, and you would see actually everything. So, and afterwards in the mangas, which is the books, you know, the drawings and stuff, the comic book, they also would have some stuff that wasn't even in the drawing in the anime, like in the cartoon. It was a little bit more it was a little bit more edgy. I'm sorry, R2. Okay. Well, anyway, but the thing is that the overall story, personally, I agree with some things and I don't agree with other things, like a lot of people do. The overall story, like of the 2 main characters, which is Serena and it's a very, very beautiful love story. Very beautiful love story.
I think you glitched out for a second.
Me?
We're all having issues.
I personally did not finish Sailor Moon ever. I was not into seinen. I think that's the right term for it. Seinen, more female focused.
It is.
I was more into shonen, like Initial D or Dragon Ball and stuff like that. So I watched the first 3 seasons because it's all I could find.
Yeah.
But even Dragon Ball, they changed names of characters because Mr. Hercule in that like the beginnings or the Cell Saga was actually Mr. Satan in Japan, which doesn't have the same context over here, as they don't. So like everything gets a little bit. I mean, especially dialogue. Watching subs, you're like, oh wow, that's what they meant to say.
Yeah.
It's probably the comment by Ninja there. It probably it's because maybe Sailor Moon is more directed towards adults and not kids.
Yeah.
That's probably why they don't know what it is.
Who on the panel has oops, sorry. There it is. Who on the panel has watched the anime Saber Rider and the Star Sheriff? I have.
Oh,
Those are
older. I remember some Star Sheriff. Saber Rider, I have not watched. Those are definitely like what, mid 80s, I think.
Perhaps.
That was before my time.
I really can't say. I mean, no, I haven't watched those. I have watched, for example, Ray Earth, Magical Knights Ray Earth. I've collected.
Oh, that's one show. Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs is one show.
Yeah, it's one show. He's writing it down.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay. And
I haven't seen either.
Some of them.
Did you guys see your new emojis on Discord?
No. Well,
I've seen a couple of them. I didn't know. Maybe you added more.
Oh, we only have one season.
And
Sorry.
speaking of
Tom's excited.
It
Discord,
was 84 to 85. It's well before my time.
Tom, speaking of Discord, is there anything you want to tell everybody about?
Oh, I do have a Discord server, and it's mainly just for people to share fun things. I mean, there's a recipe section that I put one recipe in for people to try an easy keto cookie concept.
I sent my disclaimer when I joined your Discord, by the way.
It's fine. But I don't know. It's just a way for people
what
to
was the
connect.
disclaimer to join Tom's Discord?
I won't be there. I can't barely handle my own. I think that was pretty much the disclaimer. That was more like a promise.
I mean, I promise I'll try, but I can barely keep up with my own.
Yeah, no. I just found it a way for people to share their own stories and stuff like that about travel and vacation and other things like that. And I'm curious, JT, you said you had a problem with white shirts. That's all you said on the bursting the bubble.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Why don't you ask Jay about white shirts at theme parks?
I know about white shirts.
Aren't you wearing a white shirt right now, JT?
Yeah, but I'm not at a theme park sweating.
Oh, okay.
And getting wet. So, you know.
I understand. I never wear white to a theme park, mainly because I sweat, so black is my friend. I don't wear colors to a theme park. That sounded weird.
Hey, I sent you a shirt that is moisture wicking. You could wear that.
I have worn that. I've worn that to the beach a couple of times. I have not filmed with it yet because I actually got someone actually was on vacation from Arkansas, and they're like, "Oh, you're from Arkansas?" I'm like, no. This is the whole story, and they got mad at me. I'm like, I have a friend. We do a YouTube stream together. R2 the Icky. He's in Arkansas, and I was kind enough to say that. Well, at least you have a target. And they just looked at me like in complete disgust. I'm like, okay, and I just kind of walked away. I think I offended them.
Poor R2 doesn't know Arkansas.
I don't care. That was funny.
And also, you gave it to Jay too, so I don't know if I can wear it.
Well, let's put it this way: the wife made those, so for you guys, and part of me went. I'm like, I would love for them both to show up at the park together and have that shirt on. that was my whole hope too. It's not only she made those for you guys, but that not saying that you both got the same shirt. And you guys wearing them on the same day together.
The amount that Jay alludes to things, especially since we both wore the same Harry Potter shirt to Universal on the same day, was enough. His mind goes in weird places.
I thought that I'm pretty sure he would probably get to buy a new shirt that day. So.
He didn't. I'm surprised by that.
Sam has a question for you, Tom. He said, Tom, when are you making crisp pork? I need your go-to recipes.
Oh, pork belly or whole pork, out of curiosity? Which would you prefer? Because I plan on doing pork belly when I do the Gator this coming Sunday. So not tomorrow, but next week. Because where I could get the Gator from, Wild Fork didn't have any more this week. So I had to wait a week for them to get a new shipment. But pork belly, I can render that out, no problem. I can get that from the butcher down the block from me. So I could do a pork belly tomorrow if you want. Just a simple, maybe pork belly and poached egg.
Yep, Gator.
Gator?
Yeah, I promised to do Gator for 200. I'm going to do it as a live stream next Sunday. Probably around lunchtime. As long as I can figure out how to get StreamYard's doing it the way I want to do it.
I'm completely lost, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What you never had Gator before?
No,
it's tasty.
I can't say that I have.
It's good.
Have you guys had guinea pig
or something?
What?
Papados.
No. Guinea pig. Have you guys had guinea pig?
I don't think that's available in the local butcher by us. I could go to the pet store maybe,
We don't eat
But-
You go
they
on
look
down to
weird.
Petco, you could probably get yourself.
I'm pretty sure I'd be looked at weird. Like,
Here-
can I help you,
here-
sir? Yes, I would like your plumpest guinea pig.
bring a little food scale with me. Up on. Oh, nope. You pay.
Oh,
you
that's
buy
so
by the
good.
pound.
Okay.
Now in Peru, I'm curious because in Florida and like Louisiana and Mississippi, they eat gator. Does it? I mean, like, do people eat crocodile or caiman?
Probably in the jungle, they do. Like in the rainforest jungle, stuff like that. They probably do. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But you would be surprised. Yes, Sam, guinea pig. Actually, they do eat here guinea pig. It's like, and it's actually one of the delicacies. It's not cheap. It's pretty expensive. And there are places in the highlands that they specialize in that specific type of meat. So don't be surprised. I mean, I've heard weirder things that being eaten in other places. So
I'm guessing like maybe alpaca.
I've heard that.
Might be a good.
That
like,
part of the guinea
common-
pig is the part
most flavored.
that's like the most flavored or tenderest. Their cheeks, which doesn't seem like much meat there anyway. So I don't know how you could.
But on fish normally,
probably
cheeks is
different
actually
down
pretty
there.
tasty.
Maybe it's like a different breed.
Is there a difference? Wait, crocodile and gator, please.
Saltwater, freshwater.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. There is.
Oh,
One's
okay. Yeah.
brinier.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm actually looking through the animals in your. You have a very interesting cornucopia. Do you guys eat a lot of boobies?
What?
Excuse
It's a bird.
Me? Excuse me?
It's a bird.
All right.
It is a bird.
Okay.
They're known in Peru.
Blue. I know there's like blue-footed boobies.
That sounds so.
I mean, they look kind of fatty.
According to Dan, some are above the neck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please.
Ninja. The difference between a crocodile and an alligator is
That's a good question.
you'll see one later, and then the other you'll see in a while.
Okay. That's nice.
Dad joke.
I know.
It's a bird. Okay. I can confirm. If you could pull up the picture, I can tell you. But
I
off
really
the
don't
top of
think
my
we
head-
should put
Wait.
boobies on
This
this
is a
stream.
family show. We can't be showing
Yeah.
off boobies here.
is it a bird or it's not a bird?
Here.
It's a bird, kind of like a puffin.
Okay. Oh,
And they
it's
eat
not- okay.
They eat puffins in.
I have no idea. I've never seen that. I have never
It's
seen
oh wait,
that.
it is
I've
the
seen-
blue-footed one. It has blue feet.
Yeah, fine.
It must be cold.
No. No idea.
I'm done.
Let's see here.
done.
Let's see.
That's it. I'm kicking Tom off for that one.
Bye.
I like my
Thank you.
streams better. Once you did that.
Let's see here.
I live by a Air Force base, so like sometimes when the
okay.
jets are really active, my internet goes in and out. I'm not sure why.
Oh, can I show you guys something of my Cara Dune character? I didn't get to
Yeah.
do it on the on all the videos. I have like a million pictures of her. So I actually did her weapon. You see that?
That's
And it
really
comes
cool.
out,
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
and you can
So
actually.
are you going to keep that one, or are you going to sell
No,
it?
this one's for Jay.
Oh,
You can actually put it on her hand.
Wow. Did you do the eye? Like, was it like a tattoo or something? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The
job.
Tear of Alderaan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
So that was kind of fun. I mean, I'm actually getting a lot of love.
I
On
see
Twitter
Gina
right now.
herself also gave you a lot of love for it.
She gave me a hug.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That came out so good. Here, let's say really quick too, just so everybody can see. I was going to share this picture.
What are you sharing?
What are you going to share?
So
I'm scared
there's
now.
a pair of boobies. If anybody's curious what they look
Can
like,
you give it another name, please?
That's what
This
they're
is a
called.
thing.
That's what they are called.
You can blame the Spanish.
There's actually an episode of Survivor Man where he's on like the Cook Islands and he catches one and eats one.
You know, I'm actually wondering, are you sure? Did you say South America or did you say specifically Peru?
I said specifically Peru.
I have never seen it personally, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
They look like they live by the water.
Yeah, web
I
feed.
think they do.
So maybe I can't remember how long Peru is.
Well, we're right between Ecuador and Chile, and we got some part of Colombia,
You're like that
Brazil,
sliver,
and...
right? You're on that.
No,
sliver
that's Chile.
Oh, sorry. Not a.
Time to bring up Google
My
Maps.
bad.
That's okay. When I was in Canada, I didn't even know where it was. I was like, I'm from Peru. I didn't know where it was. I mean, it's like somewhere in South America, in that big blob.
So are you originally from Peru, or are you originally from Canada?
Yes. No. I was born in Peru, but at the age of 4, I left for Canada. So I really don't have any memories of my life before that. So, what are you going to pop up now?
Family down there.
There it is. There it is. Yep.
There you are.
Actually, I have family all over the place. I got family in the States. A couple uncles and aunts in Canada. Some are right now in Spain. I got all over the place. There it is. That's where I am. If you zoom in a little bit up in the north, by the coast, just the coast. What your
I don't know.
What near like?
Let me zoom in here.
Trujillo or Trujillo? I can't pronounce
Trujillo. No, Trujillo. No. Up Trujillo is Chiclayo, and from up Chiclayo is Piura, and that's where I am. Even though,
so you're coastal.
Yeah.
Very cool. And the rainforests are probably where are those at? Are they mostly?
They're right on the right hand side.
So like the State of Acres, or I think that is that what it's called? Literally called State of Acre?
No. I don't know.
So how can you go there? Like how often can you go in there?
Well, I've never actually been there. I'm gonna put it in the words of my dad. The rainforest and the jungle is really aggressive. But what I mean by that is there are a lot of like bugs and animals that are very, very toxic. So it's pretty aggressive. It's very, very humid, very hot, and there's a lot of places where there's no access to people. There are some tribes that you're not able to access them very, very easily. So
but do they have
any national reserves or anything like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Yes. Of course.
I guess I'm asking do they have places where you can go if you here we have you can go hiking on a mountain and stuff like that. So did they make it
course.
to where you can't? Okay.
Yeah. The thing is that you have to be vaxxed with yellow fever and a few other things just in case. That's mandatory if you want to go there. So
one of those places be like I guess Tumbes? Is that how it's pronounced? Tumbes?
Tumbes, yes, Tumbes. No, actually Tumbes is right above me, and that is coastal. It's about 8 hours drive from where I live.
It looks pretty. The National Reserve there looks very nice.
Yeah.
I see people swimming in a watering hole.
I don't suggest that. There are a lot of stingrays.
I'm just telling you
Water's nice though. They say that.
It's funny though because out here in Arizona with the deserts, you can literally walk. You can go out 30 minutes and you're probably in the middle of like a wild desert, and you wouldn't think there's anything out there, but yeah, you would come across.
Sam,
House
you ate a
eggs.
tortoise? That's terrible.
Turtle soup's good.
That's terrible.
Oh wait,
You guys-
don't let Steph hear me say that.
We all
How could you eat a
we all
turtle?
eat our pets. Okay, we all end up eating pets. Very good.
Oh, Drunk said Rogate is chicken.
When did I eat your chicken?
Oh, drunk. Look
When
here.
did I eat your chicken?
Go
That's
grab it.
mean. Did he have a pet chicken and you ate it?
Was it on your
Oh
farm?
man.
Oh, Jay, now that you're here, can I just quickly tell you this so I won't have to send you any videos? Just for the record, your Cara Dune character there has a gun out, and you can actually place it here. She does not have yet a magnet. I wanted to do that, but I didn't get the magnets yet. So you can place her there. Just for the record, so you can play with that. There. Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
I'm not going
done.
there.
I'm done.
Actually, I would like to see Jay on a live stream, like
Playing
holding
with
the
his dolls?
Cara Dune. Like, pew, pew, pew.
I'm still trying to figure what chicken I ate.
I mean, if you really ate his pet chicken, that's pretty aggressive there, Tom.
I wouldn't do that. My brother has chickens.
Yeah, don't worry, Jay. Don't worry, Jay. I'm gonna be emailing you very soon. It's just that on Monday, today, I think the post office is closing up at midday, and Sunday's not open. So on Monday, I will be shipping her. You'll get word from me very soon, as in today. Oh, God. Anyway.
What do you R2? What game are you got on your arcade right now?
The Jungle Book is actually up on there right now.
Very cool. And how many games do you have on that thing?
At the moment, I've got it's like a little over 300, but at some point I got to add more in there.
Oh wow!
But, I just haven't gotten
Very
around to it. Yeah,
Fun.
Yeah, you could add like 5,000 to that thing.
Yeah, I modded the NES Mini, and I have a ton of games on there too. So
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I kind of wanted to just keep it original.
I'm still hoping Nintendo will have the foresight to release like a Game Boy Mini type, just release a Game Boy, old school Game Boy, like a Game Boy Color, not the Advanced or SP, but like a Game
I
Boy
don't think
Color.
so because they're slowly releasing these.
Oh, they're bringing the micros back.
those
Whoa!
are cool.
The Game and
cool.
Watches. So this is Super Mario on this one, and then this one is Zelda. So
we're
I
getting
love
back to the
Zelda.
old Tiger
That
Electronics
is so
days.
cool. I gotta do a Zelda character.
Yeah.
Did you say Tiger Electronics?
Yeah,
I heard that stuff.
the old monochrome.
Wow.
Yeah,
Those
this is
are-
not
and those
monocle.
are-
Yeah.
what's cool is the Triforce on the back of this one actually lights up when you turn it on.
Oh, very cool.
If you can kind of
that's cool.
see it,
Yeah,
That's neat.
but
that's very cool.
yeah, these things stay charged forever too. I mean, like I haven't charged this one in a year, and it's still almost a full
Where'd
battery.
you get that? From Nintendo?
You get it at Best Buy, Target has them. They're like
That's right. You have a Target in.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna say that.
you get a Best Buy, and even Walmart carries them.
I know. I played around with that analog pocket that came out recently, where you could pop the old cartridges on the back of it. I was impressed by that. And
Wow.
R2
What do you show us?
They're usually just in with the where they have the switches, but
very
those are the
cool.
boxes for them.
They're not expensive, are they? Those are like
Like
collectibles or stuff
I
like
said,
that.
they're like $40-$50.
so basically a price of a game, kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Has
got all kinds of
anybody
arcades
here-
around here. I've even got
Oh, that's cool.
I got one of those.
I've got a pinball too. I got a bunch.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yep.
You
Sometimes I
guys
get
keep
random
all your
things like that.
collections. I sell them. I never keep anything.
You're an artist. You sell your artwork. It's not
Yeah, a
really
lot of the stuff
collection.
that you see. This is like
It's not like
like
Archie's
a
going to build a guinea
quarter
pig
of
sized
it.
arcade machine in his back closet.
Yeah, the stuff that you
Good.
see right behind me right here is literally maybe 10%.
I've got like all kinds of stuff I collect all around me. I've got some pocket knives.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I've got
Yeah.
like stuff up here.
No, you can. It looks pretty cool.
You can see a little bit.
Yeah, that's Daredevil and Jubilee back there. And then above me is a Gauntlet from Iron Man.
There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Yes.
We what?
See, maybe it'll clear up here in a minute.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
it's
My
that- it's
camera's
the-
shitty right now.
It's that
Sorry.
daylight savings time lack. He's like an hour behind.
what?
No, I don't know what's going on with my connection. So. Sorry.
Well, Tom's got a bunch of stuff behind him.
Oh, just some random stuff that I've.
Some Santa Claus looking thing.
That's actually McFarlane, and this was a college dorm gift from my dad as a decoration with his morbid sense of humor. So it's like this weird Santa Claus that is kind of really creepy when you get down to it.
Whoa!
So that's the type of humor my dad had. He gave me a zombie Santa as my only like Christmas decoration for my freshman year in college. Like, here, you need to have something to decorate for Christmas. Here's a zombie. Kind of an odd sentiment.
I would ask Sam. I would rather ask, where do you guys get these? Not keep them. Where do you actually?
America.
Yeah.
This, honestly, I think I found it in like my dad got it in the city in the Bronx. Like, he went to go visit some buddies before moving to North Carolina, and there was like this weird small comic book store / pot shop, and he walked in, and like, oh, this looks creepy, and he got it. So that was a
Yeah,
weird...
like JT, I collect some of those things too.
What things? The
Firearms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You'll never know how many I have, though.
Then I showed this to him the other day because I was supposed to be on, but some stuff came up. But
Oh, that's all.
He's not even around. He watched his latest.
Yeah, is that
So
better?
mad. He is so.
oh, you talking about the
I actually
trucker
wore
thing,
the
the video? Yeah, I watched it.
before
Oh,
the pandemic in North Carolina.
Whoa!
And telling you, it definitely scared people. But I don't have the hair for it.
That's funny. That's good though. I like that.
That's a good one.
I
I
just have the Infinity Gauntlet. Right.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I've got the similar one, but it's like Iron Man. It's Iron Man.
Yeah, I'd like that one. Well, now they got the slim one where you can actually snap your fingers
Mhm.
and remove the gems.
No, it's pretty big. It's like a monstrous.
It's the Hulk. It's just the Hulk version.
Yeah,
Right.
it's big.
Yeah.
Oh, when you went for the swamp thing, what I wanted to do is
Yeah, his last video was crazy. He went off. Pretty funny.
Yeah. No, I watched it this morning. You can tell me and JT go to the range. Is that because we're white and have beards?
no, that's because you have firearms. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah, not pleased. But what was it? After I posted the last video I did, I can't show it because we would get a copyright, but I was like, oh man, I should do the whole video and just cut in his little sound effects that he does throughout it, like for Spice Girls.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I'm messing with you, Sam.
Well, he went off when he said.
But
That's right, woman. Get back in there and make me a sandwich.
that's right. I gotta get in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know when, but after his vacation, I'm supposed to go back on his show and try and do the interview, because the interview he wanted to do went really sideways because he kept on.
I wonder how that
I
happened.
wonder what. Yeah, exactly.
Well, he kept on asking about everything and like the behind me. I think we talked about arcades for half the time. I still had fun.
And what exactly does he want to ask you?
Like my hopes and dreams, stuff like that. Like, which is the worst.
Okay.
What are your aspirations?
Yeah.
Well, you can try it on us. Please, Rick, tell us, what are your aspirations?
Where do you
have
see
none.
yourself in 5 years?
Oh God, I hate that question.
I'm gonna be in Arkansas, probably at Target.
I'm gonna ask the question: is the Target near the gun range? Because then you could like.
No, but the
a very
Target
good
is
question.
next to a gun store, which is funny because it's a Target.
And I really hope that at least somebody on the gun range has their own special things that say "stay on target."
No, but last time we were there was like a couple of people. Like I was almost at the point of like, just stop and we're going, because there was one guy who had a Glock, and the entire time, like everything he did, he kept his finger on the trigger. Like
That's
he held
not-
the gun as he took down his target, finger on a trigger. And like, not only that, but like Glocks don't have an external safety too, where it's like, it's not like where, he put it, even like he had it safety on. And then there was a group of kids who had rented an AR, and they were getting shooting lessons from the instructor. And, the instructor was really cool. There was a guy who did a couple things where like he yelled at him, but like he yelled at him, but he didn't like belittle him. He didn't make him feel uncomfortable. He's just like, no, don't do that. He's like, it's okay. Just don't do that again. But it was one of those. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, I'm between me and the wife are between these two guys. I'm like, we're gonna get accidentally shot. So.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I have a question. So I'm assuming is it a varied length range? Like, are there multiple?
Depends on where you go.
The one that we go to, there's a pistol side, and there's a rifle side. And the rifle's just a little bit longer, but it's not that long.
I was just wondering if it was like
compared to, like,
golf
other ones
sometimes
I've
where you can
seen.
say someone, "Oh, I'm playing through." Like, "Oh, you're not doing this target well. Please let me go."
No, you pick you register for a lane, and then they put you in your own lane, and then you get targets, and you can like move them back and forth depending how far they allow you to do it. Now, there's some ranges out here in Arizona, like they're outside, where you can try like rifles. So they give you like a far distance.
Yeah, there's a lot of ranges have the rental ability. You just have to pay for the ammo.
Wow. Do you guys remember that little girl? She went viral. This video that her dad was, and she's like, boom, 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 boom. Gun
cool.
finish, boom, and then I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I can't think of her name, but I've watched some of her videos, and she does a pretty good job. Her dad's trained her pretty good, in my opinion.
How old do you think she is? What, 7?
Oh,
Six,
she's a little older than that. She's like 9, maybe
9.
10 now.
Wow.
She's little.
Remember, guys, that I grew up in Canada. We did not have firearms. I was like never really in favor of handling firearms because, you know, but
It's okay.
I think it's just ingrained. It's ingrained in our culture.
I've got
Thank
this
you.
one.
Where, please do not make me your target.
Well, I got this one, and it
He
actually
had his finger off the trigger.
has little faux
Okay.
bullets in it and little rubber bullets.
Okay. Ouch! Those still hurt.
No, these don't hurt at all.
Really?
Like, flicking somebody's skin hurts more than that.
Because I remember paintballs and those hurt.
But
YouTube's
You're
gonna take
accurate.
down this stream.
Yeah.
I'm from India and I would love to try them.
stop fire, and then it only works half the time, but it should eject the casing.
I will say paintball is not friendly to the fluffy type of person because the paintballs
Well,
never
you're supposed
broke.
to wear like baggy, loose clothing to catch it.
Yeah, so you would just get the welts, never get the shot. So I would be using the shield sometimes when we played paintball.
My
It wasn't fun.
my dad shot me in the neck with a paintball gun once.
Ouch! That hurt.
I was like, I had bought like this body armor, and I was like, shoot me. I was like, shoot me in like the back, and somehow he missed, and he did. He shot me like right up here.
Ow.
God, that hurt. This is airsoft, but it's not an airsoft gun.
Okay.
Branding.
No, these come from China. But yeah, you put the little bullet in here,
Okay.
and I
Report
actually
it
did
to
get
me.
this though to like show my son how a gun worked, and
Okay.
more so like how to handle it. Just he has no interest in guns, but it is one of those like I don't want him to ever like if he's curious, I don't want anything to be taboo or he tries to go like look for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm not supposed to touch it, but I
Okay.
can't help it.
Just
there's
to let
even
you
a
know,
big little,
R2.
Suppressor on it too, which does
Whoa.
nothing. It's hollow.
Oh, okay. It's like a silencer, almost.
Yeah, suppressor,
Well,
silencer.
Oh, okay. Right. Sorry.
But it's
Whatever.
it's just for looks. So
Okay.
R2, just
Report
to
it
let
to-
you know, if you do come down to Disney, there is a gun range within like 5 miles of Disney property.
well, I'll put
So
it to
you can
this way,
vent
like,
out your frustrations.
I can survive if I don't like go to the gun range every week. I'm totally fine.
I was just surprised by that. I drove past it one day coming home from Magic Kingdom. I'm like, oh, machine gun range. I could see some people needing to take out their frustrations there.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. Right now with the puppy, we can't really leave him alone very
yeah.
long. So right now, it probably will be a little bit before we get back to the range. But for a while there,
How often are you
like,
getting woken up by puppy?
Twice a night he wakes us up, and mainly the wife usually hears him before I do.
Are you using like pee pads inside the house? Are you?
Yeah. He 80% of the time he hits the pads.
Just be
somebody in the neighborhood
careful with
that
the
had
training
sticky
that
ones.
way, because when I was training one of my dogs, it was my last lab. We did the pee pads for a while, and then once we took them away, he would start peeing on area rugs because he thought it was the pee pads.
Well,
Right.
with it being cold out and snowing,
Yeah, of
they
course,
really want to go out and use the bathroom. But we try to, if there's no snow, we try to, anytime it looks like he's going to go to the bathroom or we think he needs to, we take him outside to go. The pee pads are really just
Middle of the
more
night.
so we have to put him in his pen and at night. But yeah, like 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. He's pretty
Oh, that's not
regular.
5 a.m. is not really night. 1 a.m. yeah it is, but 5 a.m. is like morning.
There's no sun out. It's night.
That's
Most
the
people are
time my
still
dog
sleeping.
wakes me up at 5.
Yeah, we
her
have an
first
older
walk.
dog, so when they get older, they get that way too. They can't really hold their bladder, so they want to go,
Yeah.
but they can't.
Bumper.
I'm more of a cat person. I love cats.
Yeah, we got cats too. I have a zoo at my house. I have fish, cats.
Hey, Vader, hop on really quick, so at least I can say I finally got you on our show. Since you're in the chat and we're just
Did you literally just put that publicly out there?
I think
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
like Phil,
Yeah.
it's fine.
You're dangerous, man.
What do you mean? We've got only like 4 people in here,
matter?
so
I,
if Vader don't jump on, it's it's Sam,
Dangerous.
it's Amen. Maybe it's Jay. Maybe Jay's still in there. He just jumps on.
That's dangerous. You're living on the wild side.
Yeah.
living on the edge. Sorry.
It changes for every stream. It's not like they can reuse it again.
True.
Yeah, but then watch, you're gonna get like Ryan coming in here, Legion
Ryan?
Games.
Whoa.
That'd be fine.
That'd be cool.
He's got he's got family in town. He's on vacation.
Oh.
He just had to do his 7-minute rant last night.
We should just start texting him like we did Rogue when he was at the park and just say, "Hey,
I
how's
don't
it
have
going?"
Ryan's number. I only have JT. I only have you and
I
Rogue.
do. I'll add it.
Oh,
to,
and Dan. I do have Dan's number.
yeah, well, that was funny when we texted Rogue. We're like, "We see you."
But
Well, I'm like, then I felt bad because I can't tell you how many times I see him with Jay, and instead of just chatting in the chat, I text Tom instead to ask questions. So like maybe they'll get answered.
well, so I'm basically there to bring up like wait times and figure out like what we're gonna do once the stream's over, because you can't do anything on the stream. You might be able to get one ride in, but no one wants to stand on an hour-long line for an entire stream. And the My Disney Experience thing just kills your battery on your phone. It is so poorly compiled that it's just and I don't have like a stream phone like Jay has, where he has one phone for Geeks and Gamers for streaming and his personal phone that doesn't have to do anything for an hour. Like my phone's constantly at like 10% battery.
Yeah. Well,
What kind of phone do you have?
Note 10 Plus.
Okay.
I'm hoping that the Samsung's announcement that they had will be a new like just hybrid Note S whatever. Because they're teasing a new Note type of thing with like, oh,
Those
we're
are
gonna.
expensive.
I live on my S Pen, like
Okay.
I because I have to do thumbnails in like the field type of deal
Right.
sometimes. So if I can't like quickly pop out into a
Right.
photo editor and like
Right.
and my
Because
fingers
I
are
have like
fat.
mine is like an A32, and I mean it's a much better phone than what I had, but still it's like not an S Galaxy or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, my viewpoint is like most people now that's their main device they use. JT left.
No, it says
No.
device not connected.
Oh,
So, yeah,
or JT.
he's mentioned some.
I don't understand. I get rocket launches and it doesn't affect my internet.
No, it's something else. I don't know what's going on.
Well, now your camera's clear.
Yeah.
I had to reboot
Now we can really see all that good stuff.
Oh,
behind you.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Black Edition right in the back.
I can see
No.
a
Those are
partial
Power to the
pillow.
Force.
Really cool looking pillow there to the right.
Yeah, I had to reboot the wireless. So
Do you use a mesh network or just
I have mesh, yeah, but this laptop is sometimes it's a little finicky. So
I mean, I normally get interference from my Z-Wave devices sometimes, but
yes, Sam, this is about a 5 years in the making.
That's America's
Style.
ass beard.
I can't shave it off because my kid has never known me without it. He'll probably be like, "Who are you?" So it started out real short. I used to keep it short, and then now I just let it kind of go.
Thumper likes to bite on my beard and pull it.
I get my nightly grooming from my dog. She'll lick the top of my head. It's kind of weird.
Okay. Okay, that's gross.
My kid pulls on it. He likes to grab it and just. pull on it.
Wow.
It'll help it grow
That's
more.
So
It can grow. This is.
we
I cut it like 2 weeks ago. So
we call my dad's dog our stepmom because he always has her everywhere. He
I can
goes.
confirm.
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, we like to mess with people too, just because every now and then we're like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "Oh, I'm with my stepmom," and they're like, "What?" We show them the dog.
How many do you have? 2, 3, 2 or 3
Me?
dogs.
I got
Yeah.
two,
Two.
and then occasionally, if my dad has to go anywhere, we watch his dog. So sometimes we have a third now.
How is Thumper working in with
Roxy,
yeah?
better. She was not thrilled the first few days, and now she tolerates him and she will play with him a little bit. But a lot of times she just he tries to play with her and bite at her, and she just goes still. Like, if I don't move, maybe he won't see me.
Okay. Who's excited for the new Batman?
I am. I think it'd be kind of cool.
I'm
But it is Batman.
impartial. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it, but I'm gonna
I'll
watch
watch
it, and I hope it's good. I hope it surprises me and is good. But
Kind of excited for Colin Farrell as the Penguin. It kind of reminds me of the Arkham games Penguin a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm coming from. I'm like, ooh, because I watched the first couple of trailers. I'm like, that's Colin Farrell. At least they did some makeup job and he put on the fat suit.
he looks like who was it? That actor Richard Kind.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of neat. It should be fun. I mean, it's a Batman movie, so you're gonna get Batman things.
Yeah, but not every Batman movie is very good. I'm actually really excited because I really like the feel. Oh, come on! Did you like Batman and Robin?
I mean,
No.
I find it entertaining. I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing on earth, but it's entertaining.
Stop the dinosaurs! The Ice Age!
I mean, I'll tell you what. If I watch a movie, I laugh and I get some type of entertainment out of it.
That's who I was thinking of. It was from that the Mayor Show with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
I can't remember that show now.
He was Hopper's brother in
Spin
A Bug's
City.
Life. Yeah, Spin City. Yeah, his makeup looks so much like him though. I remember watching that trailer and I'm like, did they get him to play a bad guy? I'm like, that's crazy.
All right.
I'm pretty
a little
impressed.
bit of speculation. Do we actually think the Riddler is going to be the Riddler, or it's going to end up being a switcheroo and it'll end up being Anarchy instead or something?
No,
I don't know.
It's probably
idea.
the Riddler. They're not that smart.
Ouch.
I'm just because it seems like a similar storyline to there was a CG animated Batman show in the the Dark Knight era of time, and they had a similar storyline where there was the Penguin, Catwoman, and there was a Riddler that ended up becoming Anarchy. I'm like, oh, okay, are they just gonna rip from their own content?
It's
But
the
they
Riddler.
took that. I don't even think that show's on HBO Max for streaming, which is kind of a weird thing also.
No idea.
I just wish they would do a Red Hood version. I want a Red Hood movie. I think that'd be fun.
Who would you
That'd
cast
be really cool.
as
I think that'd be really fun.
who would you cast as Jason Todd?
I don't know. I don't think about that kind of stuff. I just think it'd be kind of fun movie. I think it'd be fun if they did a Red Hood movie. So
Yeah, I think
Jason Todd, I don't know. It could be anybody. I mean,
I would kind of appreciate a Nightwing.
maybe get the kid
before
from
before
Cobra Kai.
Red Hood.
Get Robbie. Maybe get Robbie. That dude looks straight from the '90s. I swear. He in that show. They look like he looks like he belongs in a 90s sitcom.
Would like to see I mean, we got a little bit of it, but I think on his own, a more established Batman and a Batman with Robin. Because every
what I'm
solo
saying, Red
Batman
Hood.
movie we've gotten, though, they're all they all start with an origin story.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's
knows
true.
Batman's origin. And the one time that we got a Batman that had been Batman It was Ben Affleck, and it was very short lived.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see, a Batman like in the middle of his career. I'd love to see him in the gray and blue Art Adams suit. I love that suit. And it would be cool to see him with an established Robin. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know why we haven't gotten that yet. Because I especially feel like with the Marvel movies, we've kind of seen, for the most part,
work.
Well, not only that, but very close, like suits to the comic can work if they're done right. Sometimes they might have to make them a little tactical or do some slight differences, like Captain America. I mean, the Avengers movie, his outfit is a little cheesy because it's a little on the bright side. I mean, it's still cool to see, but like his later suits though look a lot better with like a slightly muted look to them.
Yeah. Well, it's because his suit
you can
was
tell
originally
Phil
made in the
Coulson.
40s.
Phil Coulson designed
but I'm just saying,
that,
like
and
his. But I mean, like a slight tweak to it, they made it work, and
I could see doing like a gunmetal gray and with like a cobalt blue for the suit, and have it be like a little bit more Arkham City style vein of technology on it. Those colors would work fine, and they perfect because those costumes are in like Arkham Knights or Arkham City, and
they definitely could do like a dark blue on there with a dark gray, and I think it would look really cool.
Batman movie.
I don't think you could do like original Robin though, man. That the tights and the Speedo look. I don't think you want that.
But you can work it. You can work it as Nightwing, perhaps. You see, that's the thing.
I would prefer a Bat family with like, give me Damian Wayne, Nightwing, and Batman. Give me that time frame.
I would like to see him. I'd like to see Azrael pop up too.
I'd love to have a Batman Beyond movie, for example.
And Robert Pattinson would have been perfect for that.
Batman Beyond, yes.
He would have been a great Terry McGinnis.
If they make that movie, Terry's going to be a lady.
So this is another an origin story. It's like, why are you giving us the same thing? It's not that I don't like Patterson. I think the style that they got on him is really, really cool. Very, very gothic, because that's the idea. No Gotham. But
did you see the epilogue for Batman Beyond, where they basically say that he is Bruce's kid?
I don't think it's an origin movie. I think it's second year.
No, it is. As far as I don't know. I heard it was an origin movie.
There were 3 books that
it's Batman Year 2 type of deal, but they're taking from Batman Year 1 comic lore.
Okay.
Yeah, but they also are taking from the Halloween, not the Halloween one.
A Long Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where he fights like multiple people on the same night.
They just did that animated, right?
I don't know.
I think they just did that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. They might do a Spider-Man on you. They might do a quick, like they did with Tom Holland.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man. Theoretically, they just. I mean, I've said this before. They just stretched out Spider-Man's origin over 3 films.
And actually, I wanted to address this comment here. Maria got me psyched for Morbius. I was really psyched myself, but they pushed it again to April 1st. I mean, why April 1st? April Fools? It's like, why that day? Push it on to the second one.
They're trying to make as many theaters. I bet you there's not that many people in the North right now going into theaters.
It looks awesome. It looks amazing. I love Sony.
Maybe you'll get a Blade. Because he's supposed to fight Blade.
Is it? Are we sure that like it's how? Like I'm assuming that's Garfield's Spider-Man. That poster design looks like Andrew Garfield's in the one teaser.
I don't know. I think it's just a shout out to Spider-Man.
But anyway, the thing is that I thought Leto was perfect for that role. They cast him really well. I prefer him instead of the Joker. He has this really, really dark, feel to him that it's not the Joker isn't dark, but it's just a different type. And I don't feel like he is well casted in as a Joker, but as Dr. Morbius, I thought, wow, this is really good. But they moved it again.
He has that
So,
like detached science
Mhm.
person type of feel to him. Like he is compassionate, he's caring, but he's just detached from like
Mhm.
societal norms.
hmm
Yeah.
So, and I am Venom. Yes, for example, when he said, I am Venom, I was like, no, that's okay. And I'm just Dr. Morbius, not here to help. And like that kind of humor is like awesome. But
Well, at this point, I mean, if you haven't
Sony's been
seen the
doing
new
pretty well
Spider-Man
lately,
movie,
so
they have
Sony's
established
good.
a multiverse, and
hmm
it does technically now kind of, in a way, it
oh,
connects all the Marvel movies you could potentially say
quick
Mhm.
without
question
showing
since it's
everything.
been leaked. What do we think about the Madam Web casting with Dakota Johnson?
I mean, how dare they not cast a blind lady?
No, I'm just saying if we think that's a good casting and the age and everything, because normally Madam Web is shown as an older figure. So that's why I was kind of curious.
No comment.
Uh, I have, I'm indifferent
Zero.
to it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I like it's not anything like I'm excited about. Like I never really thought like Madam Web was that great of a character. So I'm like, why would you do that? Like there's
Hmm.
so many other better characters to do.
Hmm.
Like heck, like why not make a Black Cat movie over a Madam Web movie too on top of it? Like
You
that
don't
would have
think
been
Black
like a
Cat's
much more.
showing up in the next Spider-Man film?
Probably.
But I'm just saying, like that's a more interesting character than Madam Web. And I'm sorry if there's
Yeah.
any Madam Web fans watching this. It's just
Or
No,
Gambit.
my only
Yes.
Madam Web in her
my
is the
opinion
90s
on it.
cartoon.
Bingo. X people.
Well, before we get too deep on this, though, we do need to wrap it up. Maria has to go get going, and so do I. I only had limited time this morning, and we did go a little over.
Mm.
But this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, your mic sounds great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I didn't have anybody in the chat going, Ricky's vacuuming again.
I had all the problems. I was the one that had all the problems.
Yeah, you were the jinxed one this time. But no, I really appreciate our guests coming on, JT and Rogue. Before we go, Rogue, if you want to throw an invite to your Discord in the chat, you can do that. Because I believe you are a moderator or admin over here at After the Weekend.
Nice.
But he's got a Discord, so definitely go join it. He's got some good topics in there, and then in the description of the video, you can find our Discord. You can also find where you can find our guests at, as well as us, our store. If you want to support us, there's a link there to do that. And also, too, I would like to mention in our About section, there's a link for JT. JT is now on TeePublic. You can hire him for any graphic design work, for any merchandise you want to have made. Rogue Disney, hint, hint, hint.
No.
In fact, Rogue, you do need to send me an image of your logo, and maybe somebody can make you some stickers and send them out.
I will get on both of those things soon.
Yeah. So I did want to
you
mention
both have
those.
work, so much work that you cannot sleep.
Yeah.
Well, between my day job and this, I'm about there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting some pretty good commissions, huh? That's what I've been hearing.
Me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you.
Ryan, I mean the Arcade Outpost design or the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, he came.
Well, RK and you did something for My Nerdy Home.
Yeah.
You
and Legion, of course, Legion.
Oh, Legion.
Legion got me lined up.
That was good. That was, you got it spot on.
Well, I was gonna say they've all been good.
Yeah. I mean, every one of them, but
maybe one of these times I'll do a stream with R2 and kind of go over my process.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
kind of like what Makini does. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing, and I would love that. Maybe we can do that again on another Saturday morning stream. That would be real fun. But yeah, no, thank you guys for being here. This was fun hanging out with everybody. I hope everybody has a great Saturday and Sunday
You
as
too.
well.
Have fun
and
on
then,
your Salty Nerd podcast. So
Oh
it
yeah.
hasn't been announced yet, but yes, Monday night I will be on Salty Nerd. But I won't spoil what we're going to be talking about because that's
You're getting even more famous than I am, R2.
no,
Not
that's not true.
bad.
It's equal.
Nice.
Well, maybe just slightly, but I wasn't gone for a month on vacation. Then
Oh.
again,
Yeah, but
you
Maria
were
came
on
back with a
vacation,
vengeance.
so hey, I don't blame you. That was
Huh?
I said
I'm
you were on
saying-
vacation. I don't blame you. That was
Yeah.
nice.
No,
Sure.
but no, Tom, what did you say?
I said you came back with a vengeance. Come back from vacation and getting likes from Gina. Like, hey.
Oh, that was so sweet.
And then our next review show will be the 17th. We're going to be doing The Mummy. We have something planned for that. I'm not going to announce it quite yet. But Maria, have you picked out what's for the 28th by chance?
No, I'm stuck between what was it? I don't want to do Dark Crystal yet because we just saw like the never-ending story. I want to leave that for a little bit further up. But I was kind of thinking like The Last Unicorn because Tom, you mentioned that. Are you guys going to do some sort of cartoon? And I was like, should I say it or should I not say it? But I may do a special stream for that because kind of The Last Unicorn, even though it is a very, very good animated movie, it's kind of girly. You never know.
Well, you are a girl.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Okay.
As far as I know.
Sam, thank you so much for when is Unlocking Lore? For those of you who don't know, I do have a traditional storytelling live stream, which is called Unlocking Lore on my channel. I'm working on some new stories, so I do have to work on those, and I will be coming back by the end of February. So stay tuned for that.
Well, and I can tell you our show for March 14th, we're going to be revisiting something that was planned for January.
Yeah.
Because at least one of the guests that was going to be on hit me up about wanting to do that as soon as possible, which we will be doing The Naked Gun. We will have Ro on and hopefully our other guest, Chris, the film school rookie, joining us for that one. So
very cool.
We also have that somewhat lined up. But with that said, we're going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you again.
Bye.
And
Bye,
we'll
everybody.
see you again soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.